Welcome everyone to this post Money in the Bank edition of Dads on Wrestling. I am the very elated Jeff Meacham, and this is
the royally pissed the fuck off Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams.
You know what? Why are you so mad, Renegade? You're wearing the CM Punk shirt. Your boy pulled it out tonight against Brian. He retained
even
the
though we were both kind of pulling for
We
Brian.
were pulling for Brian, but
I just haven't spent the money on the Yes shirt yet.
We need to find your old Brian Danielson shirt. It's here somewhere, isn't it?
I never had a Brian Danielson.
I thought you did. I know I did. Mine's long gone. But I am taking a celebratory swig. Well, you know, we'll do
yeah, let's get to that when we get to that. Let's start at the start.
Okay, well, we didn't even see the pre-match at all because we were busy ready.
Because we didn't give a flying fuck.
That too.
It wasn't for the titles.
No.
It wasn't against the number one contenders.
Who were on the pay-per-view later, so yeah.
It wasn't on the pay-per-view, even though we got Ryback.
Yeah. Very dumb.
But the champions were retained, even though it wasn't a title match.
So, yeah. Oh, is that
Moving on.
They actually did win the match? Okay.
Moving on.
We opened up with the, as usual, Things of Money in the Bank pay-per-view, the SmackDown Money in the Bank pay-per-view match, in which we were almost right.
Yes.
Because on Thursday, we had teased the fact that maybe we were going to go with Dolph Ziggler, and I feel bad because I talked you into picking Cody.
I got it right.
Yes, you did, Stat Boy. Very good.
Fuck you, Stat Boy.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. I told you he needed the title push. He's got it. It's his.
That's right. I even brought up on Stat Boy. I even threw it out through the seed of doubt in Mike's ear about maybe it was Cody's time. And Mike argued against me, and I salute you, Stat Boy.
Thank you.
Now, Jade, who'd you pick on Double Insanity? Do you remember? All right.
It was such a craptastic show, I don't remember.
Oh, which one? Double Insanity or Money in the Bank?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Hit on her own show.
Even though she tweeted that Money in the Bank was actually a good pay-per-view.
Yeah,
now she's going to try and front like it was craptastic.
It was okay.
Just because the main event didn't go the way everybody wanted it to go.
It went the way she wanted. She tweeted
I know, but not everybody. So. Then we went on. She tweets. It does exist.
After the Money in the Bank match, which the SmackDown Money in the Bank match was awesome.
It was awesome. Yes.
There were some botches and flubs.
Surprisingly, one of them involved Sin Cara, but it wasn't Sin Cara's fault. It was Dolph Ziggler. Actually, Dolph was involved in both of the major ones in that match.
Yeah.
But he ended up winning the briefcase anyway.
But it was still an awesome match.
It was. Yes.
Tyson Kidd was on the cusp a couple times, kind of like the Bleacher Report said.
Yes.
You know how Tyson could benefit the most from winning this.
And he benefited the most anyway because he had a super stellar showing in this match. He showed that he belongs in the big leagues, at least in the Money in the Bank leagues. He
Tyson
stepped up.
Kidd, next United States champion.
Santino? Yeah, could happen. Could happen.
I'm thinking after this match he's going to get the push.
I hope so.
Freaking Prince Albert worked his ass off so much that he
did.
sweated away his tattoos.
Yes.
That was a botched gimmick.
Oh God, yes, it's horrid.
Then we had the return of the Awesome One.
Yes.
The Miz coming back and proclaiming that he was about to insert himself into the match, making it now a 5-man Raw match.
And we were thinking maybe more would come, but we were wrong.
It's like, we talked about it on the prediction show. I tweeted about it earlier in the day that even if they threw in a bullshit name like a Sergeant Slaughter or an Iron Sheik, it would probably take them about 45 minutes to get down to the ring.
Very true.
Let alone, an hour and a half to climb the ladder.
Yeah.
Just for the promotion factor for Raw 1000.
Right.
Former WWE champions,
But the Miz ended up being there with his lack of Miz Hawk.
Yes.
I think I did him in. I think it did, but we'll see.
That was his Marine dude.
Is it the Marine dude?
That is what he looked like filming the Marine. He actually went respectable.
I thought Marines are supposed to be more of a crew cut, or is that just the Army?
They all buzz them and then they grow out kind of respectable. They wouldn't let the faux hawk in, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. And then we went on to the World Heavyweight Championship match.
Yeah. Alberto's Doritos almost defeated Pork the Other White Meat.
Thank you for stealing my joke.
You're welcome.
Bastard. That's okay.
You know what? You steal some of my little predictions and storylines that I come up with and throw them out there to the crowd, pawning them off like your own, so goddamn it, I'm stealing your joke.
I give you credit every time I do that.
And I was going to give you credit for your joke. You didn't give me the chance to.
You're right, I did. I was mean that way.
Comedic stylings of Jeff Meacham.
Thank you. I'm here every week, 3 times a week.
Yes.
Don't you love me? Sometimes. Anyway, except on Wednesdays apparently.
Yeah, that's the only time they
I know,
love
seriously.
you.
And on the weekend shows, they don't care about them in general. Freaking the non-wrestling stuff. Not this weekend. We were good this weekend. We didn't give you anything.
That's right.
We didn't make any money either.
Part of why.
yeah.
So the World Heavyweight title match was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't anything.
It wasn't anything spectacular.
The post match was because we almost had a repeat of 2 years ago with the world champion getting cashed in on by the SmackDown Money in the Bank winner, because after Sheamus had pulled out the victory, we had an Alberto Ricardo beatdown, and sure enough, the man on the replay right now, Dolph Ziggler, came running down the briefcase, and before
he wasn't really running, he was quick walking.
Yeah, he was quick walking. He was making his point. He's like, I'm coming down here, I'm going to make this happen. And as he handed the briefcase over, Alberto argued him, and before the bell could be rung, so no cash in,
Sheamus' punk ass was up and
bro kicked him.
That was it.
That was not cool.
Dolph Ziggler went nighty-night, but
we
all know
that
right. He will get his due time.
Dolph Ziggler is still your SmackDown Mr. Money in the Bank, and hopefully this cash-in will lead to a longer reign than
his first one.
Officially, in my opinion, a week. Because WWE.com says whatever it was, just that night on SmackDown, but think about this. Now, I'm going to throw this out there to WWE just like I did with DiBiase and with whoever else I did it with earlier, either this year or last year.
Okay. Take your time. Santino's coming out again on the replay. We can forget about this.
That's good. Edge lost the match by disqualification whatever it was, against Dolph by using the spear.
Rumble, right?
It was before the Rumble.
Okay.
Before the Rumble, by using the spear.
Yes.
Therefore, Dolph won that match by DQ.
Yes.
Vicky stated that if Edge lost the match by DQ using the spear, Dolph would be the world champion. So technically, Dolph was world champion that night on SmackDown.
Yes.
So he should have been champion that whole week.
He should have been.
He was not awarded the championship by Vicky until that night on SmackDown the following week, which I think is
Yes.
actually the previous night on Raw, whatever it was. So in my opinion, Dolph Ziggler has a week-long championship reign, which is still far too short.
Yes.
Dolph should cash in and reign for a long, long time, and he will.
And now we're going to move on to
the WWE Championship, which again, the title holder and the challenger were not the focus, and I think that is ridiculous considering it's CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, the two best in the world right now, other than Austin Aries, because Austin Aries is doing great things.
Greatest man that ever lived.
Greatest man that ever lived.
At least he's got a different moniker.
Yes. So, having AJ be the focus of this was not the way to go. I hope that when you arrive inside Staples Center on August 19th, that hopefully with one of us with you, that there is a much better storyline built around a Punk Bryan WWE Championship match.
If they in fact go that route.
They should. They should.
They should. But when does WWE ever listen to us?
We know they're wrong. So maybe, just maybe those up there on
it's
the...
supposed to be like Area 51, man. That doesn't exist.
Hey, you know what? We know that they know. I know. Exactly.
All right. Then we had a shit-tastic tag team match.
Well, handicap match, if you will, because there was a Ryback versus two guys.
I'm talking about the Primetime Players versus Epico and Primo.
Was that after the Punk match?
I think it was before, and we just skipped over.
Okay. Well, the Primetime Players lost to Primo and Epico. Whatever.
But they shouldn't have. They are the #1 contenders for the tag team straps, and they made the contenders look weak.
Yep.
By jobbing them out to
again, because they jobbed the other night on TV too. Here's a thought, just throwing this out there. Throw this out there to the gallery, since y'all are still watching the replay and not listening to us as you're supposed to be.
If they were going to do, Crime Time version 2, just hire Shad and JTG back.
That, although that was more Tyler's thing than anything else.
Shout out to Tyler.
How about move Primo and Epico to the pre-show against Hunico and Camacho? That way you have Puerto Rico versus Mexico and have that just great tall there. Huh?
And Tonga.
Well, Camacho's not really Tonga in the storyline. That's why it's Camacho, not Haku's son. We're not supposed to know that. And then on pay-per-view, I don't know, a big pay-per-view that leads into SummerSlam, a big pay-per-view every year in Money in the Bank. How about the WWE Tag Team Championship on the line? What a freaking concept. But no, they got to do it in...
And you're not even drunk.
Yet. I will get there after y'all stop watching because
It's not pretty.
it's not pretty. And
You've seen the evidence.
You saw Drunk Jeff around this time last year.
In Vegas.
In Vegas, yes.
With Ray, like, right here in the middle.
And poor Mikey. Yeah, it was great.
So,
But it was
after
fun.
the WWE title matches when we had the craptastic Ryback match.
Ryback stuff, which again, seriously.
And I made my statement on Twitter.
Yes, you
Retweet this if you paid money to watch at WWE's hashtag MITB for a Ryback match. I've yet to get a retweet.
But
Just
notice.
throwing that out there.
Now,
Nobody's retweeting me. I know people like and retweet me. I can show you tweets that I set out during the pay-per-view
here we go.
that got, look, favorited,
I see that.
retweeted,
Yeah, I see that.
favorited, retweeted.
By the way,
So people were following me.
Go back up for a second. I'm gonna give that guy a shout out.
Okay, which one?
Go back up a little bit. What's his name? Keep going. Stephen Burkhead.
Yes.
That guy last night hooked us up because he found the cash-in video of Brian beating the Big Show, and completed our day of watching Money in the Bank wins and cash-ins. So thank you to Stephen. You the man. All right.
Thank you.
You can follow him on I forget his Twitter name, but Jake can look it up later. But yeah, so are we now the official social ambassadors for wrestling since Charlie Sheen's apparently quitting Twitter?
I don't know.
We should be. WWE, give us a call. You know where to reach us. I'm sure you have our numbers on standby. And if you don't, I'll give it out to you later.
I think they have Stat Boys on the blocked list from all the times he used to call Titan Tower.
I've called him a couple times myself, so it's surprising my number's blocked too. All my numbers. I'll call him her actually.
It's because I worked at a radio station and tried to get talent doesn't mean that I stalked them, okay?
Doesn't mean that you didn't, though.
We never once used the word
Doesn't
stalker.
mean that you didn't. Let's just tweet Donny Osmond.
Forget about Donny Osmond.
If y'all want to know about the Donny Osmond story, post in the comment box. Maybe Statboy will address it this week on Statboy Rants.
And if he doesn't, one of us will anyway. So.
That's right. We'll throw him under the wheelchair.
That's right. well, to be fair, that's our, we throw him under the IndyCar. To be fair.
Okay.
Yeah. And those go 200 miles an hour down the streets of Long Beach. That's gonna hurt. All right. So after the Ryback crap, we move on to JJ's favorite match of the night. The Raw Money in the Bank ladder match, and
You passed another match in.
oh, that's right, the Divas.
That's right.
Because it was crap. Seriously, this is supposed to be pay-per-view. It's supposed to be the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I can pop in the DVD of last year's right now, and it was loads better. We talked about this before the show.
I know.
That this show better not suck after the day we've had. It didn't suck, but it wasn't as good as it could have been either.
Definitely not as good as it could have been, but that's what happens when you have Vince Russo ghost booking WWE.
That's right.
And
That's right.
ex-WWE bookers that actually did good booking now booking TNA.
That's right. We're talking about Bruce Pritchard and Dave Lagana writing TNA now. So
I want to apologize if it looked like I wasn't paying attention to. I was actually trying to scroll back down to some tweets. I'm actually going to read some tweets that were posted about the result of the Money in the Bank match once we talk about that.
All right.
The Divas match, like you said, it wasn't
seriously
anything it was cracked up to be. At first we thought, we were actually going to get a Divas Championship match. Sorry for the spoiler, but I knew Natty was there.
Oh, okay.
Because she had just tweeted a surprise pick from backstage at Money in the Bank.
Oh, okay.
So when I heard Layla's music come out, I initially thought it was going to be a Divas Championship match, Natty versus Layla.
That'd have been cool.
But of course, WWE can't give the fucking fans what they want.
No, of course not.
So
But
we got 6 men or 6 women in this case.
6 diva, yes.
Craptasticness. 2.5 wrestling women against 1.5 wrestling women. So it is what it is.
Yes. And the baby faces won?
Like always.
Yeah, they did. I couldn't remember. And then you had the main event, which should not have been the main event in the first place. I will give you that. The championship match should always be the main event. But you know what? Tyler brought up a good point. This is the Money in the Bank show.
Yes.
Money in the Bank should be the main event. So, and of
it
course,
should be, but when you're the WWE champion and have been since November, and you've only main evented 1 pay-per-view, there's a problem there. The only match that he main evented was TLC. He was semi-main at Survivor Series when he won the belt. Casino Rock was main event.
Who was the main event in April? Oh, Extreme Rules on his Brock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cena's been in virtually every main event every month, and he's not even the goddamn champ.
Face of the company.
But it's the championship. The most prestigious prize in sports entertainment, as we've been led to believe.
Well, no, that's not true, because the TNA one is now Austin Senso on Impact.
This is more prestigious.
And it looks better. We've been told that by everybody. WWE, take a look at the design.
$200 on eBay. I've seen it listed lately.
Almost. Because this one's custom.
Yes, this is true.
This is tricked out by Rico Dynamite himself.
But the Raw Money in the
Best
Bank
champion,
pay rematch,
Yes.
as bad as it was,
It wasn't bad. Everything was great until the end, and you know it. It was good until the end. We were all digging on the match, and all of a sudden, here come the jorts and the hitting the Big Show with the briefcase. They're like, no, and everybody else is like, yeah, and I was like, oh, and we were like, what?
Seriously, half the crowd was pissed. The girls and Jeff were happy.
Exactly.
It's the girls.
I'm about to swing this thing down completely and at least drunk Jeff right now. It's about to happen. But I will take my celebratory... I'm already doing it. My celebratory swig because John Cena, as you called as well, on Thursday...
Just because I picked him didn't mean I actually won him.
I didn't say you won him. I just said you got the pick right, so you should pat yourself on the back a little bit. Is Raw's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, and while you swig, I'm going to start reading some tweets about what you, the WWE Universe, think about the outcome of this match.
All right. Here we go.
At Liana Gonzalez.
Oh, here we go.
John Cena won. At Ricky Styles, UVU. Gay, hashtag MITV.
Ricky, you know what, Ricky? Daryl, let me just chill out, all right? That's all right.
James Morehouse, at From Bell to Bell. John Cena takes down the Money in the Bank, hashtag predictable ending.
It's the one I wanted. Prediction works for me.
At Gabriel 1 Narvaez. And the most anticlimactic win in WWE history goes to John fucking Cena. Hashtag MITB.
Read that one. Yeah, go ahead and read that one. It's okay.
At Brickwall7891.
Steven
Son
Bergen.
of a bitch. I don't want to see John Cena to be champion again. Another one from James Morehouse from Bell to Bell. Weakest Money in the Bank pay-per-view of all time.
That I'll give him.
Thanks a lot, WWE. Cena only won to massage his ego. He didn't fucking need it.
Oh, brother.
At Jade Hogan RSI, yay, Cena wins. At Anto18, and here's your winner, as always, Super Cena.
Yeah.
At George C. 1982, George Kushney, fuck off, just fuck off.
Jeez. Lovely.
AJ at try_XX. Well, no need to watch at WWE, hashtag Cena sucks. Brandon Worthy at DeCrazyB. Quote, we want something new. Cena wins hashtag MITB for the first time. Quote, same old crap. Here's a good one, our friend Mole.
Oh, Josh, here we go.
Damn it at WWE, hashtag MITB. And John Cena, CM Punk should have been main event.
I agree with that. I agree with that Cena Punk should have been the main event.
Hit the Ropes Radio at Hit the Ropes. The internet is rioting because Cena wins. Same shit, different month. The dude has been out of the title picture for months. Give him one.
Thank you, Hit the Ropes Radio. Is there a name or just Hit the Ropes Radio?
At Hit the Ropes.
That's my new best friend right there, seriously.
Let me see here. Any others? Here's one I'll give. It's an actually good one. At DeCrazyB again. That was a cool finish. Cena is Mr. hashtag MITB. At least it's something new. STFU complaining Jesus Christ.
Yeah, buddy.
Here we go. At Mr. Christian Cage, one of my old buddies.
No. Is this Christian Cage the adult film actor?
Yes.
Okay,
yes. Not Christian for peeps.
All right.
This is the other Christian Cage.
All right.
So was the briefcase breaking off a malfunction or a work? Because Cena's response was his best acting performance ever. Our friend Kalea Rose at Leah0329 at John Cena. Congratulations. Caught by surprise when he used the briefcase as a weapon to defeat Big Show. Hashtag MITB. C Nation fan forever.
Clea, we missed you tonight, sweetheart. We did. Are you done?
Yeah, I
Are you
guess
done?
that's about it.
Thank you.
One more friend I got to give shout out to.
Okay.
Bailey Batiz,
Who
who we will be seeing
On
on Wednesday
Wednesday.
at Disneyland for her son's first birthday.
So while y'all watching RSI, we'll be having fun.
That's right.
Right.
John Cena, Mr. Money in the Bank, and then she made a little heart with a little greater than, and then the 3.
I wonder what Chris has to say about all this. He
sent me a text message. You like the pay-per-view?
Okay.
I haven't gotten to reply to him yet.
Okay, all right.
Chris, watch the fucking show.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my text back to you. So when you watch this,
You're gonna have the
see.
text.
You're already gonna have the text, and you're gonna see me shouting you out on this.
That's right.
God
And we'll
damn
see you
it.
Wednesday, buddy.
That's right. So anyways,
I think we need to stop now.
you do.
I think I'm done.
You need a refill.
No.
That's a good excuse to get off this fucking chair.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
For the post show of Dads on Wrestling, I am the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams.
Yeah, I'm done. Good night, everybody.
And we will see you this coming week with our standard Casa D18 Studios fare.
I'll be sober
Year
right
round.
after the bell, I promise.